Why do you think people get tattoos?
Express their individuality,
spur of the moment,
permanent decoration,
be unique and set themselves apart and
tribute to someone or something that's really meaningful to them.
They look cool.
Do you have a tattoo? If so, if you're okay saying where is it and what is it, just like quickly talk about it.
Yeah, I do. I have 3. I have a quote on my back. I actually have the sock symbol on my hip, and then I have a flower design on my side.
Is there anyone or anything that inspired you for like particular designs?
Well, I love the White Sox, so that was obviously an easy inspiration. As far as the quote on my back, it was just like a whole like big life event that happened. It says everything happens for a reason, and there was just like a time in my life that was where that quote was just very fitting. So that definitely was inspiration. The one for my side was just my love of nature.
I don't really think she thought about it. I think she got them because that's what they were doing that Friday. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, she likes them. She decorates everything, so I'm not surprised she decorates her body. So I think that's what it was about.
How valuable is the tattoos you have if you think about that as part of your physical appearance?
I feel like it doesn't, to me personally, make a difference. At first, I feel like when you first get them, it makes you like feel good, like you want to show it off. But at this point, I've had them for so long, so it's at times, I guess, I don't know. I don't think it really makes a difference.
Most of my designs have to do with my patriotism or heritage. So I've got American flag and Irish flag coordination, Irish clover, and then my big lucky number is number 7. So there's a 7 associated in each one of my tattoos. And then my big one on my inner arm has a lot of words that describe things that I strongly believe in my life, regards to family, my heritage, and kind of my background. So patriotism, kind of that stuff. It's not something that I am like I need it or anything like that. It's just something that like based on the meaning behind it has got meaning to me to where at the time, yes, I thought it would make me look a little cooler, but I don't think I have to have them showing, or I don't need to show them off. If they're showing, they're showing. If not, then I don't think like I need to bust my tattoos out and get those out there. So for my physical appearance, it doesn't matter to me whether they're showing or not. So
I like it, I think, and he is really proud of it. It shows off things that he loves. So I think I like it personally.
He's a researcher and a thinker, so I don't think any of his were like, I think I want a tattoo today, and walked into a shop. I think all of his were pretty well thought, that he thought about them before he got them.
I think his is more about like his personal beliefs and things that he is connected to. It's not, I don't think it's to like honor anyone, but I think it's a little bit more than it just looks cool.
Because there are all things that are like the most important to him in his life. If anybody asks him about them, I think that's a cool way that he can like express himself, and maybe someone who doesn't know him super well. But
I don't see it as like pivotal to like his existence. I think he would be the same person with or without it. I think that it adds a little bit more to like his like he's in shape, and he like I don't know, just like comes across as like a more serious, like tougher person. It kind of adds to that a little bit.
I have one tattoo on the back of my neck, and it pretty much reflects me and my older sister wanted to get tattoos together, and we wanted to get stars and moons and stuff, and she passed away. So after she passed away, we never did that. So then I felt like I had to do it for her.
I know she's got, I believe it's like, she got like a fairy, maybe, and then maybe like a star and a moon or something. And I think that's just individual, just, she's always been very more artsy and creative person than I am, even though she's my sister. And I think she just really wanted to just express some individuality and some creativity that she's had, but maybe because she was a mom and that she never got the tattoo, but now she's like, well, my children are grown, so I'm going to get a tattoo.
Do you think the tattoo has any relation to like how someone perceives their physical appearance?
No, I don't think the people that get tattoos feel that way. Some people on the outside might look at it as, you know, that's weird, but
yeah,
for somebody that has it and wanted it for a reason, then I think, yeah, it means a lot to them.
It's a double spiral is basically what I call it. It's sort of like part infinity sign, part just spirals. And I got it sort of as it's kind of like a mental health related thing. So the point of it is that every downward spiral will eventually lead to an upward spiral.
Did you experience any like pushback from your parents or grandparents, like in your immediate family?
Not necessarily.
My old man would have threw me out of the house.
My parents, I think my mom kind of just advised that it's there forever, so make sure that it is a decision that this is what you want to do. If you want to do it, then do it, but also know that it's going to be there forever. So,
do you feel like there was any stereotypes about tattoos, both positive or negative?
Well, I think there definitely used to be.
There used to be?
You know, I'm 54 years old, so, you know, 30 years ago, absolutely, if you had a tattoo, it was like, oh my goodness, you have a tattoo?
At my work, you couldn't have them showing.
Okay.
You know, you had to have them covered all the time. So if you're going into a big profession, you know, you don't want any on your neck or, you know, somewhere where it's going to be showing every day, where you see clients all the time.
In law enforcement, for me, they're becoming more acceptable, but they're looked at still as we're held to a higher standard. So having tattoos in some police departments or in some bosses' eyes aren't acceptable and they shouldn't be showing. So mine kind of sticks out the bottom of my uniform. I'm wearing short sleeve shirts a little bit, but I purposely didn't go below the elbow because of the job, because it is, some people view it negatively. So, for example, if I show up to a call at somebody's house and then, you know, they don't like tattoos or think that tattoos are for bad people and they see me show up with one, that you want that first impression of them to be like, who's this cop coming in here with tattoos showing, like he must not be a good person.
I've heard a lot of the negative, especially from my family. They're pretty judgmental about people with tattoos. I think especially, you know, big tattoos that are very flashy and like take up a lot of attention when you look at a person are the kind of things that are judged very easily.
I'd say mostly like the idea of a tattoo in general in the workplace is not totally accepted.
Yeah, I feel like up until a few years ago it was like really frowned upon, but nowadays you see like everyone that at work like has tattoos and stuff, so I feel like it's like not frowned upon anymore.
I would say like people who aren't used to tattoos, like people who are a little more old-fashioned, I feel like if they see a tattoo on a woman, they almost think she's like more manly. Like I almost feel like, I don't know why, I just get that impression though.
It can come with positive stereotypes too, like a guy with a tattoo, oh, he must be tough, or some girls are like really attracted to that. Guys who are into artsy girls, you know, they might be attracted to that. So I'm sure there's positive and negative, but I'm gonna lean on the side of there's more negative stereotypes with tattoos.
Do you think getting a tattoo had any impact on your self-esteem?
Yeah, I think it made me more confident.
Definitely give you some confidence.
Draw you closer to your family or something if you got something to honor a loved one, or just kind of share a bond with people, and that could help you feel more connected to them and like be more confident in your daily life.
After I got it, it for sure boosted my self-esteem.
That's really cool.
But now I don't, again, it doesn't really make a difference. I'm so used to them.
I think that there's the people that regret them probably have a little lower self-esteem. I've heard people say like, oh man, I can't wear that because I don't want this tattoo show, or you know, maybe they don't feel as beautiful on their wedding day because they're stuck with this tattoo that they wish wasn't there. So again, I think it can go both sides.
Yes.
I definitely think if people are getting a tattoo that like especially has meaning to them, or if it's kind of like, you know, something they've been wanting for a long time, or think that it looks really cool, it definitely makes them feel good about themselves once they get it, you know.
When I initially got them at a young age, I thought that it would make me look a little cooler, or people look at him and think like, oh, that guy, don't mess with him. But now I get older, to me they just have a meaning, I guess especially mean to me. And then when people ask me about, hey, what's your tattoos mean, it's nice to tell them what they mean and that they actually have a meaning, not just like, oh, I just wanted to get something, so I threw something on there. Each one actually has some sort of meaning, and they'll kind of correlate with one another on the one arm. So